All right, this is pretty wild because I was coaching soccer last night, and I was with an assistant, another dad of a player on the team who isn't really familiar with soccer, and I was trying to explain it to him, and I was basically like, "Have you ever played basketball? It's the same principles because obviously there are a lot of similarities between those sports, even if they aren't exactly the same." Which made it funny when I came home and I saw some viral footage of Caitlin Clark playing soccer. I was a soccer player myself as well as a basketball player, so this is near and dear to my heart. And I get home and I see this post from the Twitter account Clark Season, CC ActG or something like that. Anyway, that account is the one that's posting most of this footage up, and you see this is from high school. Apparently, Clark's freshman year in high school, and she's going to wind up scoring a goal on this possession here. It's going to wind up coming down the sideline, as is often the case with soccer, outside in. Never put the ball in the middle in your own zone. Anyhow, nice cross across for the goal from Caitlin Clark. And that was not the only goal that Caitlin Clark scored in her soccer career. In fact, that's one of the things that I think took people aback a little bit, is just how staggering her soccer statistics indeed were. And from it was a Hawk Central article, I believe, hawkcentral.com, some screenshots that were also shared about what Clark was able to do as a soccer player. And she was representing Team USA basketball in the under-16 America's Championships in Buenos Aires. So she only played 6 soccer games as a high school freshman. She scored 26 goals in those 6 soccer games. That is a lot of goals. So clearly she was D1 material. There, it went on to say like she couldn't control the ball herself in soccer like she does in basketball. You know, you do rely on your teammates to get you the ball. In soccer versus in basketball, she's got the ball on every possession, and she's the one making everything happen. But it's not surprising, right? I don't think anybody should be surprised by this, what Clark was able to do as a soccer player, because she's a hella athlete. That's one of the things that gets lost is how great an athlete Caitlin Clark is. But when you watch Clark play basketball, you appreciate her motor, her conditioning. You know, she never stops. She can go, she can go, she can go. She's also fast. She probably doesn't get enough credit for how fast she is. And then she has generational spatial awareness about what's going on. And a lot of that, of course, would apply from soccer to basketball. So it's hardly shocking. And I guess it's not new knowledge. People had known this before, but I still thought it was noteworthy because I was coaching my kids in soccer. I do coach them in basketball. And as I was referencing basketball while coaching soccer, I come home to these Caitlin Clark soccer clips. And I've often wondered about this with NBA players too, if the best basketball players in this country were funneled into soccer, what would the state of U.S. soccer as a whole look like, rather than lagging behind the rest of the world where we are, up front when it comes to hoops. But I mean, really all this shows you is that Caitlin Clark is a, once in a lifetime kind of athlete, where it's not like a made up thing. We talk about the hype and all that stuff, but it's based in basketball, as I've always said, and you can't be what she is as a basketball player if you're not an elite athlete.